intro! I can't believe Miyu's correct! Oh, quit wailing! You're Damon! Talk!
Bob, 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 bob.
That is not talking.
Chastised, we are the Bittersweet Gamers.
Who?
The Bittersweet Gamers.
Which?
I'm the Opinionator, and you're We Squared.
Where?
In Oklahoma, on our YouTube channel.
When?
When are we recording, or when is the audience watching the video? Because those could all be different times.
Why?
Well, you see, we're recording this well in advance of when it's going to be put up on YouTube, especially because we had these dang technical problems, and it feels like we're just, like chapter 2 is cursed, and something happens, like either in our life or in a dream where Maki shoots and kills our cat, or like tech problems, and we can't get all the episodes released, and so there's even more of a discrepancy between when we're recording and when we're releasing it. As far as the audience goes, some people watch when we come out, other people watch when it's more convenient for them. Somebody might be 5 years from now deciding to watch it. That could happen.
How?
Well, they access YouTube via something, YouTube app, or just like an internet browser. I guess like a TV or game console.
That's all the questions I got. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, to a damned idiot!
I don't know what's wrong. Somebody please help.
Yeah, to a damned idiot.
Hey, don't call me an idiot. Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit.
I mean, I guess it could be Kirumi, like we talked about last time, with the curtains and realizing that actually it really could have been.
It's all within the realm of possibility. Plus, the fact that the inner tube was in the water does show that the body was moved after nighttime. Assuming the inner tube had to do with moving the body, which what else would it be involved with?
I'm pretty sure the inner tube was used to actually transport Ryoma over the rope cable network.
Yeah.
But I don't think that actually proves anything else.
Well, no, the fact that it's still in the water proved that it happened after nighttime, the moving of Ryoma's body. Or they would have removed the tube, remember?
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Because you can't touch the water.
That's correct. Point taken. I guess somehow it could be Miyu, though doesn't seem right.
Yeah, as hard as it is for me to admit.
I don't want to admit that, but I don't want to accuse Kaito either.
Yeah.
The only thing that I have against Maki is that she killed my cat.
She didn't kill your cat.
There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
Huh. I mean, that's his hunch. That was one of the things that led me to accuse her.
Right.
What?
You believe in her? But based on what?
We've already established a hunch.
But his hunches are usually wrong. But not always.
Not always.
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right?
No?
Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not. That's the only thing that matters.
Okay, Kamina.
So, you do not have any evidence?
Only baseless conjecture.
But I totally get where he's coming from. Because I want to believe in Himiko, too.
No, don't get suckered in by the positivity.
I mean, it's not that there's nothing to it.
But you can't base the entire thing on it.
Everybody will die if you're wrong. We can't do that. I refuse to accept it. Want to believe, huh? Yeah, I think I understand that.
Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act, yes.
Yeah!
However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class trial.
Very correct.
Yeah! Why am I agreeing with, Kokichi and Korekiyo throughout this? What's wrong with me?
Why do we keep agreeing with Team Evil in every trial?
He's an idiot after all.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
Is this what the debate scrum is going to come down to?
I get it. I get where you're coming from, guys. This is why I can't fit in anywhere. The fact of the matter is, the way I think is way more in line with Kokichi and Korekiyo, but I mean, in terms of morality and ethics, I'm in line with this. So I'm stuck criticizing each side in everything I do, like always, in every aspect of my life, where I have all the affect of one side and all the belief of the other. It's kind of lonely, not gonna lie.
Hey, buddy. Maki killed your cat.
Ah!
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. Really hurts my feelings.
Why are you an idiot? It's true. That's not what a class trial is about. And I, of all people, know that. You're supposed to think logically. You can't let your feelings into it. It's absurdity. Total absurdity. But then again, that absurdity saved me before, right? Why? Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the culprit!
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that?
What?
Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
If I can trust my logic, maybe I should trust Kaito's feelings, too.
I don't know. That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Well, now, he said it wasn't Maki. You know what he hasn't done?
What?
Said it wasn't him.
Yeah, he did.
He did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, he did.
Ah! Oh, yeah, I guess he
That's
did.
why we came up with Kirumi.
Yeah, I guess he did say that. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you damn idiot. That's how we started the episode. It was true, all along.
Yeah. It'll work out in the end. So...
I'll believe in Maki as well.
What?
That's our Kaido, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
There's been too much of that in this series for us to simply accept it. We started by thinking this way and were burned too many times.
Yeah.
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaito to this crime either.
That is true.
I mean, we haven't gone over everything yet, but yes, that's true.
That's why we need to drop Kokichi's argument, which is a good one, but actually get to all the damn details.
Yeah.
I believe in innocent until proven guilty. For now, they are innocent.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
I know this is all dramatic, but shut up, Aniki.
And by the way, I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training.
Yeah, well, he's in training to be an astronaut.
Right?
I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
Uh-oh.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them?
Shuichi, you fool. You have shown weakness to the Predator.
Well, this, to be fair, was the only gap in your plan.
Yeah.
You should have just moved smoothly into this yourself, Kokichi, which is, let's figure out where the crime happened.
Yeah, he was the one who even argued against it. And like, screw deductions, let's just have him fight.
There is something to that, but we need to figure out the details of the crime. There is no other way to be sure. We have not looked at all the evidence that we have. We haven't even talked about this.
Yeah.
Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspects.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
Huh?
Objection!
Got 10! Got 10!
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Then why'd you kill my cat? You shot him with a rifle in my dream! It was not a good dream.
You don't say.
Seriously, enough's enough! Stop calling me an idiot!
Good luck with that. She won't stop calling people idiots.
What are you trying to say, Maki?
I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever.
Ah, at long last. See, if she would have said this earlier, why, this could have put a few things to rest, eh?
Oh, is she going to talk about what's in her lab?
Well, she's going to say something.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you.
Maybe something she saw.
Oh, tell us what? I met up with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
Uh-oh!
Aha!
During nighttime, eh?
Yep.
All it would take is someone going into the gym in advance, knowing that they were going to kill, well, it would have to be Ryoma, and then set up the lid and opening the window in the gym on that end before nighttime.
Right.
Other than that, there's no reason that it had to take place anytime.
Right.
I remember we've even talked about that. But at that point, though, how do we suspect, or we have no evidence about anything? But if she really did see Ryoma at nighttime, then that's apparently what it was.
With Ryoma? At nighttime?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
Why didn't you say this before, though?
Because it would make her look suspicious, I guess.
I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night. But that's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
But there is still the case that someone would have to get into the gym, right?
Yeah.
Because the lid, the square glass pane that was used to separate Ryoma's body was not in the piranha tank
When they moved it, right.
initially.
Correct.
But the next day, the next morning, the morning of the show, it was.
Right.
We have this because of Angie's account.
Yes.
The crammed piranhas.
Yeah.
Well, the window. Somebody would have to have opened the window.
Yeah, you're 100% correct.
Even if you dropped Ryoma on top of the lid and that would open the lid and make it slide in or something.
I don't think that's how lids work, but...
I understand that, but it's like, even if you did that, there's still no way to get the body of Ryoma to open the window.
Right.
Though I guess you could climb down the window from his shower and then climb up to the window of the gym and open that, then climb back down, then go and climb it.
Maybe?
But would opening the window count as entering the gym? It might.
Well, that's up to Monokuma.
Well, obviously it isn't.
Yeah.
If that's what happened, then obviously it was not a violation of the rules.
Right.
Because no alarm blared. But anyway, all I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure we still have to have access to the gym between 9 and 10.
I agree with you.
Because otherwise it could just be anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they have alibis for those times.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
Oh no!
No, it means that everybody is a suspect.
Quit fucking around! You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
So you're saying it didn't happen?
Yes, this seems too convenient.
Fair point. So what do you got?
But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
It's totally obvious! Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
Was that a lie? Did Maki lie to us? It's true, we don't have anything close to all the facts. But why would Maki say that now, of all the times? If I trust her innocence, I should believe her statement. But should I?
Well, let's examine it. Oh.
Or go to intermission.
All right.
Now then.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Mono Kid is gone. That was the result.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Nice R rolling.
Thank you.
The hell you saying?
Wait a second. What result? Voting time hasn't happened yet. You're skipping ahead of the script, Pops. Yes, it has. Don't you remember, Monosuke?
No, it hasn't. You're the one who doesn't remember, Monotaro.
Don't look at me. I ain't even here.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, you're right. Silly me, I'm so forgetful. It's because I'm never really paying attention during these trials. Honestly, I find them boring.
Wow! I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over such a small lie. You kids are pretty gullible, huh?
Now then.
Well, anyway, let's just skip this trial and jump ahead to Chapter 3!
No! You can't just skip the climax!
The hell you saying?
Wait a second, we don't even know the culprit yet! I mean, we probably do. Yeah! Who killed Nantaro? I've been waiting for so long to find out, Kuma!
That was Chapter 1's case! How can you be this forgetful?
It's not really being forgetful. I was just checking horse race numbers on my phone the whole time. By the way, have you seen Moto Kid? Huh. Is there something we're forgetting?
Another shocking truth revealed.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but it's always possible. I mean, because of the nature and how we have to record these things, it's always possible that something might have slipped past us.
Back to square one.
Square one?
I did. We squared one.
If square won, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
Did they really get eaten by the competition, though? I mean,
I don't know what he's talking about.
It's been Square Enix for quite some time, but Square has always outsold them. Personally, outside of, say, the 90s and the very early 2000s, I generally think that Enix has always had better products across the board.
I don't think that's what they're talking about.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
Do you know how much money they lost on that movie?
What movie are you talking about?
Well, Final Fantasy, the CG movie that they made.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how much money they lost with that one.
A lot!
I thought it was popular.
It was terrible, and it did not do well.
Oh, I didn't like it either, but I thought it was received well by everyone. Okay, well, maybe they are talking about Square then.
The main problem is that they've been trying to chase Western games for a long time, and the problem is they're not good at making Western games.
They should make Eastern games.
But they clearly don't want to, and they have way more interest in aesthetics than content, and have for some time.
Yeah.
But I'm no fan of Nomura. Then again, looking at their sales numbers, maybe I'm the idiot. But hey, when have I ever disagreed with anything popular?
Wow! What does that mean?
I just told you.
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
Right.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I still say we need to hear Kaito's alibi. He hasn't given us one yet.
Yeah.
Unless we're supposed to take the I fell asleep in the girls' bathroom seriously. If so, that's fine, but why don't you just say so?
Yeah, exactly.
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
He only hates bad liars.
Well, he's lying anyway.
You're one to talk.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate.
We'll listen to what you have to say.
It may not be true, but we better listen.
Yeah.
In any case, we still have to deal with all the evidence. Why does nobody care about all this stuff? All this stuff. It doesn't mean nothing. And then there's this. We've come up with ways to explain it, but none of it is satisfactory. Or like a slam dunk anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe it came from Maki, that doesn't make sense. Maybe it came from Vilma's hat. It's fabric, so it's not Vilma's leather jacket. Wait, that jacket is a leather jacket, isn't it? Could it have come from Vilma's jacket? Well, heck, maybe it came from Kaito or Miyu. The fact is, we've looked through everybody, and it doesn't match anything that anybody is wearing, really.
Yeah.
And if Vilma's hat had a thing ripped from it, we would have seen it. I don't know. Then again, who knows what it came from? I have no idea. That's our problem. We haven't been able to account for it convincingly.
It's okay, Damon. It's okay.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab.
After midnight, huh?
He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct?
I mean, that is kind of the deduction we came to, but it felt it was kind of arbitrary.
Well, fair enough, but again, if somebody else had it, they could have just said so.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video?
Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
That she was like, oh, I didn't pay any attention to it. I thought it was suspicious.
Yeah.
Well, then that actually does sound like Maki, so... And she was just never around for any of the other arguments because she's been in her lab the whole time.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
Well, you could have narrowed it down that way, assuming they told him.
Well, here we all are.
Yeah.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Yeah, but no one wants to talk to you.
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video? Who told him? How would we know?
Yeah.
It would have to be someone who knew who had each pad, which is Kokichi.
Exactly, or Monodum. Well, Monodum's not here, so...
Literally the only person.
It's you!
That would be Kokichi.
So, did he watch them all as he got them?
Maybe.
Cubs pads! Gotta catch them all! I even got the pads belonging to the people who aren't here! Now everyone can watch their motive video!
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
Well?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
Why can't it be both? I mean,
Oh.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Wow, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
She doesn't sleep there.
Even though the truth bullet says that she stayed in her dorm room only during nighttime.
That isn't what she actually said.
What Maki said herself was she only went back to her dorm room to shower.
Yes, shower.
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
It's kind of irrelevant to the overall thing anyway.
So he was wandering around, like going back to his room, and somebody followed him. It had to have been set up in advance.
Yes, that's the only thing that makes sense.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
That's not true. Now everyone's possible.
Yeah, everybody is a suspect now.
As far as killing him, we haven't gotten to the whole gym thing yet, but as far as where they've gone, anyone could have killed him.
Yeah.
If that story is true.
It's true.
But like with everything else with Maki, it can't be proven. We have no evidence.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's why we need to find out what we can find out by messing with the details of the murder itself.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
What?
Huh?
Well, it's no dumber than anybody else here.
Suspected? What for?
Hirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Oh, Kaito, must you say things that make me more suspicious of you?
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
No, I'm pretty sure they have to believe in something specific, is what you're saying, not just in general.
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
You know, even nihilists believe in something.
Yeah.
Nihilism.
Yeah.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Huh? What now?
Well, did you? Did you tell Ryoma?
You never answered my question.
When did you see him, man?
Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Yes.
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
Also, he would have had to have seen Ryoma and told him after he found out.
Yeah, between the 10 to 11 thing on his way back to the insect meet and greet.
Meaning that Kokichi was just lying this whole time about everything else.
Oh, you don't say.
Well, it would mean that he would have known it because he never admitted that he saw Ryoma.
That's true.
And I wouldn't be worried about that so much because of the I didn't want to be suspected thing, except for the fact that he was trying to have Maki and Kaito duel it out without examining the evidence. It actually makes Kokichi look really suspicious, but hey, in Chapter 2 of Danganronpa 1, it sure looks like Byakuya, who is at that point clearly portrayed as the antagonist.
It can't be that simple.
I'm just saying there's a parallel for that, at least.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
If we can assume that Kokichi would be telling the truth.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
Because if he says no, then what?
You think we're all back to square one?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Because otherwise the wrong person's gonna get picked.
Well, you see, in Chapter 2 of Dangan 1, Byakuya had already deduced who the killer was and was just messing with things to test Makoto. So, does Kokichi already know definitively who did it and is just messing with everyone?
And if that's the case, maybe it really is one of Kaito or Maki, you know, where we've been arguing.
Yeah.
Though again, it looks like it could be Kirumi as well. But, well, it depends. This kind of changes everything, or does it? I don't know. Often things that we think are extremely important, like getting the lid in the piranha tank into the tank and opening the window in the gym, they'll just be like, oh, that's not that important, I guess. That happens. Darn it.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki.
Take that.
Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Yeah, that means that you also were the last person to see him alive then.
No. Maki would have been.
Or, yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. But I guess Kokichi wouldn't have actually known that for a fact.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Just as I thought.
Maybe that's what he was fishing for by making them argue.
Well, it succeeded then.
Yeah.
Actually, that's right. Because, and in fact, when she said it, he was like, that's what I've been waiting for. And that was the end of the argument thing.
Yeah.
Because since he told Ryoma,
he needed to know if Ryoma actually checked with Maki.
And since Maki wasn't saying anything, so I guess Kokichi wasn't being foolishly deceptive after all. 7-dimensional Parcheesi!
But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
Yeah, did you watch them?
Well, he wouldn't have to. They do have their names on the backs of them.
That's true.
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
Fair enough.
I see.
He wasn't gonna distribute them to the wrong people.
Right.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
Up to that point.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
What?
There's no...
So you still suspect me?
There's no other nighttime it could have been. They didn't find out about who had whose what's-its until that nighttime.
Right.
And no further time has passed. There has not been a nighttime from that time till this time.
Kokichi did not know who had Ryoma's video
until he went and got him.
Until he got Ryoma's video.
And by that time, nighttime had in fact started. Kirumi, are you okay?
Between 10 and 11,
he would have run into Ryoma and told him.
Or after 11.
Also possible.
So it had to have been during nighttime yesterday.
This makes her look suspicious.
Yeah, it's factually wrong.
I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely.
I mean, again, we've got every reason to peg it on her.
Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Kirumi, I mean.
Yeah.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
No!
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No. This is a world of lies and betrayal.
Well, we've already gone over the fact that people do actually have a lot of tells to determine when they're lying, and not many people are good at it. So if you know the tells, you can usually pick it up pretty easily.
Well, sure. But if you've really got to do something, like if you only need to tell your lies during a certain period.
That's true.
And, I mean, something that someone who's good at it can do is just like, well, it's the George Costanza trick. It's not a lie if you believe it. All you have to do is believe it first, then you're not telling a lie. And then you're not getting your tells for lying because you're not lying.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things!
I know, it was very dramatic too.
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
I'm sorry. I can't be with the I have to believe Maki because I believe in her nonsense.
Yeah.
This is difficult to determine.
I'm telling you, we need to go to the one thing that we haven't been able to... Ah!
Yeah.
We need to determine the scene of the crime and the way it was committed.
Yeah.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth.
I mean, he said, she said.
Literally.
Literally. The only thing we can do is push forward with the facts, and you never know what we're going to find or what that's going to change or eliminate.
Yeah.
Is this a lie or the truth? This is the turning point. This will change the fate of this case.
No pressure, guys.
And I said I would believe in Kaito, and that means believing in Maki. Believe in the Kaito that believes in the voice actor jokes that don't come out in the Danganronpa dubs? Well, that's what it is. All right. And that means I have to do it.
Ah.
I strongly disapprove of this. Need us all on the same page. I have to change where this argument is going, just like Kaede did.
Okay, time to lie.
I don't even remember how.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Ah!
Good job.
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Alibis for this.
Surely they would have come forward already.
Yeah.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place,
Well, if we
then
could.
there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
Yeah, and this is saying, yes, you have to lie. Well, let's look at it one more time.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
Wouldn't the lie be Maki alone then?
What a load of crap!
Yeah, but what would it be?
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Well,
Yes,
then he
I
saw
didn't meet
them.
with anyone else.
Did anyone
Oh.
see those two together?
So you'd have to agree with this, I guess?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place,
Yeah.
then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim,
The problem is, if
Then
you
it's
want
the
to
same
check
as
the
an
lie,
outright lie.
it costs you influence. That's how we nearly died, or that's how we nearly game overed in the previous trial.
Oh, jeez.
While looking to see what the lie is going to be on the different bullets, that'll take out like 3 freaking hearts.
Jesus.
All right, it's got to be this, right? Because the other stuff,
The other stuff doesn't really make sense.
like, yeah, well, the other stuff doesn't matter. I know that we can hit the thing and see what the lie is going to be, but the inversion would clearly be Maki was not alone.
Right.
And even though this seems really freaking obvious,
Yeah, because you'll say that, oh, Maki told me that. She'll be like, huh?
and then Korekiyo and Kokichi are going to be like, bruh, come on.
And then that's going to start the debate scrum, because the lie usually is what starts it.
I don't know about usually. We've been in one debate scrum.
Yeah, but it was started by the lie. So if it happens now, then I'm correct.
Maybe.
And if it's not, then I'm wrong.
Well, no, it's fine. I bet you're right. The thing that I'm more concerned about, rather than the debate scrum starting, is that the people that have the darkest view of others lying at them in a way that they're like able to catch,
Yeah, I agree with you.
antagonizes them and only confirms their
confirmed.
worldviews.
Yeah, I agree. That is a problem. Look, we've made no secret that we don't like this lying stuff.
Oh yeah, I hate the lying.
It's-
We complained about it all last time. That's enough. Whatever. We're not going to complain about it again, but I really don't like it. It seems arbitrary. The only reason that we have to do it is because the game says that we have to.
Yeah.
Why can't somebody just be like, why don't we discuss this?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not given a compelling reason that it has to be like that. It's just the idea is that the game is about truth and lies, so they want to force you to engage in the lies. Anyway, yeah, complain. Oh, I'll complain more later, don't worry. It's got to be that, and it's not on the point that Korekiyo had, right? Because
Correct.
that cannot be proven.
Right.
Even with a lie.
Like, it can't be contradicted.
Yeah, because it's a contradict thing.
Wait. Yeah.
right? We're not crazy, right? Because if we screw this up, all our influence is gone, because that's how lying works. And then we get a game over. Wow, it's so great.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes. Didn't meet with anyone else.
Okay, it's the next one, right?
Did anyone see
those two together?
That's not the button. Is it this? Okay, it's that.
Surely they would have come forward.
All right, we'll try it next time.
anyone see those two?
Okay. God dang it! We're acing this point. It's because it's a lie.
That's what it is. We've been demoralized.
Well, it does. It's really demoralizing. I'm not even sure we're right.
Right? Because we don't think that way.
Okay.
Did anyone see those two
I
together?
gotta shoot that, hit that, hold this button, and then aim the dang.
Hurry up!
Okay, so it's not that. What did it say that the thing was? Instead of Maki alone? Did you see?
I didn't. No.
Well, it'll cost influence to check. Well, I mean, what's the limiting principle as to what you're lying about and why?
Yeah.
How are you supposed to know what lies people will believe? I don't know. I know how to do it psychologically, but when it comes to argumentatively, I can't do that. I don't think that way, and I think it's wrong and dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm not even convinced it's necessary. It's just art. It's fine. Okay, is it this?
What a load of crap!
Okay. So I still had to lose that influence to find out what it was.
I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Okay, we'll just try it on Korekio's death. Yeah.
Surely they would have come
I don't know.
forward
What else am I
already.
supposed to do? It's got to be Maki alone, right?
Okay.
I'll reveal the truth.
Get out of here. Just hate this crap and don't want to do it anymore.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
I really do like this game, but that is like a major kick to my balls every single time. But okay, I have no problem looking past it, but what, you want me to not complain about it?
Oh, we're gonna complain about it every single time.
But now I'll just let it go.
Because we don't gotta deal with it anymore. We can deal with the actual rest of the game.
Oh, please explain.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late.
And now it's like several people know for a fact he's lying.
Yeah.
Like, I know what he's trying to do, it's just, if it weren't for the fact that you have to have a lie in every trial.
Yeah.
I just don't see why some character couldn't have been like, why are we trying to focus our voting on who has an alibi and who doesn't when we don't even know how the crime took place? Why don't we do that?
Yeah, and work backwards from there.
I don't see how that's unusual. I don't see why that's how it's always gone in every other game before there was a lie mechanic. I don't see why it's weird to think that it should be that or to think that it could be that. That's not short-sighted, but I'll stop. I'll stop.
The problem is we can intellectually understand the whys. We don't agree with it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we don't agree with it. We don't think like that. So trying to deduce game logic when it's already can be a little up in the air.
Don't like it. Can't make me like it. I'm not gonna lie to you by saying that I don't mind an aspect of the game that we hate. So there you go. Anyway.
Huh?
Like I said, I'm not so sure that Kokichi and Korekio are going to easily buy this.
Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything.
I mean, Kaito, you haven't been saying anything so far.
Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs.
I mean, we were in a really jokey, happy mood.
And that's all gone.
It's all gone because of this stupid thing.
When we heard two people talking.
Oh, is somebody gonna say, well, I was out there and didn't see you? And then it's like, aha, I was just lying? I mean, okay, but...
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one.
Even though his voice is unmistakable.
But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
What?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Yeah, of course Kaito's gonna go along with it. It's just that the culprit now knows that this is a big lie.
And who's the one who exclaimed what in surprise?
Let's see. Kokichi!
What?
And if somebody pushes back against it too hard,
it'll fall apart because it's a lord.
Well, it'll make them look a bit suspicious.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Yeah, we would jump all over somebody else doing this.
Yeah!
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant.
Bullshit!
Oh, come on!
I had no reason to bring it up.
Now, we don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner.
Why, with that voice, it easily could have been Kirumi.
Or Miu.
Yeah, Miu, it was you, wasn't it?
But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
Bruh.
Let the professional liar handle this.
Kokichi?
Ouch.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time?
Well, I didn't have any reason to be suspicious.
Also, it didn't happen, so why should we even waste any intellectual power on it?
If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked.
Yeah, I agree with you. But, you push back too hard.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was about to say. She's kind of going at it.
Digging her own grave, huh?
We are still part of a killing game, after all.
Funny thing for you to say there.
But why?
Don't worry about it. We don't know anyway.
Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know?
By the way, what were you doing?
Right?
Well, I guess it doesn't matter what he was doing at that time since we're not dealing with that now.
I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
Oh.
I'm telling you, this is just proving Kokichi's point.
I know.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that?
That might be the point.
I get that that's the point.
I mean...
And I don't like that. I get that what they're doing is they're dragging you down into the muck, too. Instead of the way it was in the other games where you got to be, all pure. I mean, remember, it even started with the main character committing a murder. We ain't being pure anymore.
That's correct, but that's not quite what I meant.
I know, but I wanted to complain about that.
Fair enough. If Kokichi is the mastermind...
Oh, okay, sure.
Then this is kind of exactly what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. Of course he would devise a situation like this. To be like, you're not any better than me.
Yeah, don't moralize at me.
But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Oh.
Yeah, come on, kick the player in the nuts. I'm not gonna feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Billy and I aren't gonna feel guilty. Billy and I are angry.
Yes.
So I want people like Gonta to be like, I believe in my friends. And I want Tenko to be, Shuichi wouldn't lie to us.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep.
Yeah, and Korekiyo was like he was effing lying. And it's so obvious.
Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too.
Times like this, I wonder what Rantaro would do. He'd be a monster in the trials.
Oh, God. Just like the ultimate imposter, that's kind of why he had to go first.
Belief shall set you free.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long.
Dude, you know exactly what he's saying.
Uh-huh.
We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
Kokichi is the hero we deserve.
Yeah, right? I mean, it's not like he's lying anyway. With that face?
Yeah.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime.
Not the entire nighttime, come on!
In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
Well, no.
Of course you still are suspects.
That just means everyone's suspect.
Shuichi's a suspect too. I mean, we know he didn't do it this time. There's no main character in the wings.
There's no understudy.
They can't do this twice in a row unless we're gonna play Kaito next.
Oh God, they're doomed.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
Right.
So, everyone is culprit again?
Yup. Back to square one!
Or square two, I guess.
Square squared?
So, we're right back where we started. What a pain.
I don't know, we'd be able to eliminate some people if we talked about the damn crime.
Yeah, so that should be the next thing we talk about.
Right?
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
Right.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Before morning.
This is all true and important and what we should have been talking about in the first place.
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning, but...
That's not possible because Angie and Himiko
were waiting outside the door.
So the moment it was open, they walked in.
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
And we'd already know some stuff about this if we'd actually get on to, the side of the murder.
Yeah.
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
No!
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
Yes!
Then when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
Between night and morning!
When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank?
Between night and morning!
When did Maki shoot my cat?
It was a dream!
Nuh-uh! I'll just lie about it and say it really happened. Maki was with Ryoma around midnight, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. If it couldn't have been the morning after, that means...
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, Dick Cheese?
Red!
Dick Cheese?
Red?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
But now we're going to talk about the pool, the windows, and all that good stuff. Finally!
Did nobody else look at that stuff?
Now?
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
I believe you, but unfortunately your conclusion does not match the evidence.
What a terrible title for a guard.
It makes people think they can underestimate her.
Well, they can. Very easily.
Yeah, and that makes it easier for her to win, see?
Maybe if she were actually competent.
Well, she's competent at doing her shows.
She's not competent at being a guard, though, if she's known for... Go on.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
This just reminds me of another kind of elegant girl arguing like this in the second game, in the second trial. I mean, right? Isn't that kind of the role that Kinumi's got at the moment?
Kind of, yeah.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
What does that mean?
I don't think that's really a compliment, but I mean, your heart's in the right place.
I don't even play baseball.
No, that wasn't... Never mind.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone.
No.
Going to sure if we discuss disagreement.
The body could not have been moved in the morning.
Right.
For one, nighttime, the definition of nighttime is between 10 p.m. and 8 a.m.
Correct.
There's no special magic time called morning in terms of the rules.
Right.
I see through your arguments. Disagreement?
What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again? Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
You already did this bit.
Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
Well, you gotta do it every time, see? It's like they have the cool new gimmick, so you gotta all celebrate it.
Well, but they're not introducing it. It's already been introduced.
You play the stock footage for the cool new element.
Okay, fair enough.
You play
Can't argue that.
the stock footage.
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
It seems like our opinions are split on this matter. I mean, it is kind of cool, though. But if we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. I hope I can do it in one go. Now I'm kind of worried about it. I don't know. Maybe we better just go ahead and stop since we got all gripey.
That's probably for the best.
It would probably be best if we could come back in a good mood instead of being all gripey and angry about the lying. Which, I mean, I'm sorry.
So yeah, I think that's a good plan.
That way we can, have fun.
And kind of treat the game with the respect we feel it does deserve, even though we do not like this element. It is not so bad that it has ruined our appreciation or enjoyment of the game.
Absolutely that. I still very much like this game a whole lot.
Yes.
And I like the characters a whole lot too.
Yes.
Except for Miyu. And Rocky, I guess, because she effing murdered my cat in my sleep.
I can't tell you how to feel about that, man. You are your own person.
Well, at that point, I guess we're done.